Hey y'all, it's your girl Shamira. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, show me some love, and if you're on Instagram, follow me HHJ underscore mommy and daughter. Um, so I want to talk to you today about how to do the lock method when you have box braids. So you basically would do or how to moisturize or whatever protective style you may have. Basically, do the same thing that you would do when you have your hair out, but instead of layering it, you would put everything in a bottle. And instead of starting with a cream, you would always start with a liquid. So what I have today for the lock method for box braids is Shea Moisture, of course. Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil, Strengthen and Grow, and Thermal Protectant with shea butter and peppermint and keratin. So I'm going to be using that as my leave-in. Carol's Daughter Tui Oil, Moisturizing Hair Oil. This oil is discontinued, so I'm basically using it. It is very moisturizing. It smells so good, but I'm using it because they discontinued this. And I'm kind of just trying to finish the bottle. But it's a great oil and provides a lot of shine. And Shea Moisture Zen Marine Complex Age Defying Color Protected Heat Shield Cream with black pearl protein, and sea buckthorn oil. So although these say heat protectants, and they're still good if you don't use heat. And I'm using this specifically just because it's easier to put into the spray bottle that I have. So I have my little spray bottle. I am going to add a little water though. So just a little water, not too much. And I'm going to open this. And I'm going to pour a little bit of that. I think I'll add a little bit more. Pour some of that. And then I'll add my oil. I'll just finish the bottle because I want to get rid of that. And then the cream. So it's no set amount. I'll put a little bit more. It's no set amount. You got everything in there. If I can get it on. So I can shake it up really good. And this, you do not spray in your scalp. The reason being is because these are all hair products that is for your hair and not your scalp. What you can do is either oil your scalp or apply some pomade. So, of course, I don't have braids right now. As you can see, I have a flat twist that I'm having for the rest of the week. But I will demonstrate on my daughter, and I will be massaging her scalp with Tropical Owl Living Hair Food, Coconut Black Castor Oil Hair Food, which I absolutely love. It's a pomade that doesn't really have a smell, more of a natural smell. Very thick, but I love to put it on her hair because it moisturizes it and it stays moisturized for a long time. So I'll be moisturizing her scalp with this, and I'll be moisturizing her strands with this. So a good thing to note is that you kind of just want to moisturize where your hair begins and ends. If your braids is to your butt, but your hair only goes to about your shoulder, that's all you need to spray, because you're trying to moisturize your own hair, not the braid. You don't want excess oils or anything in your hair. So preferably you want to do this after you wash, so you won't coat your hair with anything unnecessarily or have any kind of crazy smells or anything coming from your hair by putting too much product on it. So you shake this up really well, and I'm going to bring my daughter in so I'll show you how I'll do it. Okay, this is my baby Jayla, and I'm going to get this. You want to say hi, Jayla?
Hi.
So you're going to get this, and usually this may take a little while, because I'm going to go into each part. Like that, turn. And I let her hair kind of dry a little bit for about an hour or so, just to let the water that was in it dry out. And you just kind of want to go through each part like this. Some of you guys might not have patience for this. If you don't have patience to put pomade on each and every part, you can use an oil, and you can put, I use the nozzle, but if you are just very impatient, and that's kind of the reason why a lot of people do protective styles, because they don't want to do all of this, you can put your oil in a spray bottle and just spray it on your scalp. That way you can save time. So let's get a little closer. I don't know if, and it is thick, but once you kind of massage it in, it goes right away. Okay, so I'm not going to do the whole head, at least in this video, because we'll be here forever. Just kind of want to show you how it is, and it provides shine. I don't know if you can see that. So I would do that to the whole head. Closer. And when you put it a little too much, you can just massage it into the next part. Okay, so I am going to do the whole head, but for now I want to show you how I moisturize the braids. So her hair probably ends maybe around here or so. So that's all I'm going to focus on, is moisturizing her hair. Put your head down, sweetie. And I'm going to spray here. I'm going to keep my hand under it so it can go into my hand and not drip all over the place. I would do every couple of braids like this. And what you can do, if you happen to have like a liquidy gel, you can add a little gel. If some gets on your scalp, it's okay. You can add a little gel to the spray bottle, so that way when you're adding it, it can also slick down the hair and make it that much more neater. So I'm kind of massaging it into the braid, but I'm going in the same direction so I won't create frizz. And usually when you mix products like this, especially ones that smell good, you create something else that smells really good, because this concoction that I made smells amazing. So I'm spraying and then I'm kind of massaging on. Trying to get every section. If you want to be more precise, you can put your hair in little scrunchies so you won't do any braids over, but you'll know if you did it because it'll be a little damp or you'll see a little bit of residue. And then you just massage it into each section. So we did that side. You kind of don't get the sections too big, and I'll show you one more time. And if it comes out a little thick, it's okay. This is fine, but if you want it thinner, you could just add more water or leave-in, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Do that, and then I'll massage it down. I'm massaging it down to keep the hair preserved. Trying to get into every strand. Like that. There will be residue. And what I suggest when you finish moisturizing, try not to do it directly before bed, because you do not want to go to bed with a wet head and then you put something over your head and then it creates mildew. I've heard of stories like that. That's never has happened to me, but you want to be extra careful. So you want to air dry before you go to bed. Just going in downward motion. And I don't even have that much left. Usually, if you fill half the bottle up, that should be good enough. That's what I did, and we're almost done. If you have some left over when you're done, what you can do, if you're completely lazy and you don't want to do the lock method, you could just do this for your lock method when you take out your hair. And for some people, it works just as fine. And of course, you can't see that. There's just these couple of sections. See, the good thing about her head is that she has a small head like her mama. So you can do things pretty quickly. Just do it like that. And you've moisturized the whole head. Look at that. Smelling good, looking good. And there's no extra frizzies. Let's zoom in. That will fade away shortly, just like if you would be doing your natural hair. And then with the pomade that I put on her edges, it'll be slicked down, and by tomorrow she'll be ready to go. And that is all. How does your head feel, Mama?
Good.
Okay, we are all done here. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.